The internet feels infinite. Millions of websites, billions of pages, endless information. It feels like there are no limits, no borders, no entrances, just freedom. But every journey has a beginning. Every destination has an entrance. Every city has a road leading into it. The internet is no different. Before you reach a website, you pass through a gate. Before you discover information, someone decides where you begin. You type a search, open a browser, tap an app, click a recommendation. Simple actions, invisible decisions. Because the first step often determines every step that follows. The internet appears decentralized. Its entry points are remarkably concentrated. Most people believe they explore the web. In reality, the web introduces itself to them. And today, we decode the digital bottleneck controlling the internet's entry points. To understand internet power, do not start with websites. Start with the entrance. Humans rarely memorize thousands of addresses. They search. They browse. They follow recommendations. They top notifications. They trust navigation systems. The first decision is rarely made by the user. It is made by the system. Every platform competes to become the default starting point, the default browser, the default search engine, the default app store, the default operating system. Because defaults shape habits. Habits shape behavior. Behavior shapes markets. Once billions of people begin their journey in the same place, the entry point becomes more valuable than the destination itself. The first click quietly influences every click that follows. History has always rewarded those who control access. Ports, bridges, canals, railroads, airports. Not because they produce everything, because everything passes through them. The internet follows the same pattern. Owning content creates value. Owning the entrance creates leverage. If billions of people begin their digital lives through your gateway, you influence discovery, commerce, advertising, communication, even curiosity. The gate does not need to block information. It only needs to prioritize some paths over others. Small changes become enormous outcomes. One recommendation, one ranking, one default setting, repeated billions of times. The bottleneck is never obvious because the smoothest systems often hide the greatest concentration of power. Maps do more than show the world. They shape how people move through it. Digital maps do something even greater. They shape what people believe exists. If a website is difficult to find, it slowly disappears from public awareness. If an idea never reaches the entrance, it rarely reaches society. Navigation becomes influence. Influence becomes attention. Attention becomes economic power. Over time, the entrance stops reflecting reality. It begins constructing reality. The internet no longer presents every possibility. It presents the possibilities most likely to be chosen. Most people believe they are making independent discoveries. Often, they are selecting from prearranged pathways, not forced, simply guided, one suggestion at a time. As artificial intelligence becomes the new interface, the bottleneck grows even narrower. Tomorrow, people may no longer search. They may simply ask. One answer, one recommendation, one interface. standing between humanity and nearly all digital knowledge. The battle for the future internet will not begin with content. It will begin with access, because whoever controls the first interaction quietly influences every interaction after it. Most people study what appears on the screen. We study what appears before the screen. The gate opens. The journey begins. The destination feels like a choice. But the question remains, who chose the road before you ever started walking? This is NextNet, inside the modern internet.